Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us here. I'm Casey Decker. It's an exciting Saturday night in Spokane. Lots of basketball ahead on tonight's broadcast. But first, we start with some news you might not be quite as excited about. Michelle Boss is in the Weather Center with reports of more snow in the forecast. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, it looks like just a little bit of snow possibly for the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area, but for other parts of the inland northwest, especially to our south, it could be a little bit messy over the next several days. Let's check out radar and satellite right now. We've got mostly clear skies in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, and we'll look at temperatures and see how cold we're getting because of that. But to our southwest, down towards Yakima and the Tri-Cities, things are starting to get snowy, and it looks like we could see an extended period of some snowy weather from Snoqualmie Pass down to the Tri-Cities, Walla Walla, and eventually down towards the Palouse and in the Lewiston area. For now, winter weather advisories for the areas shaded in purple across the east slopes, the North Cascades, Winthrop, Twisp, Leavenworth, and down even into Wenatchee, looking at generally light amounts, 2 to 5 inches of snow through noon on Sunday. But for those winter storm warnings from I-90 on southward through south central Washington, heavy snow possible with advisories and warnings that are just going to continue through Wednesday. Temperatures very cold right now in the teens in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, but the wind chill is going to make it feel even colder tomorrow morning. Below zero wind chills in Coeur d'Alene, and for the afternoon, kind of gusty northeasterly winds will make it feel like it's only in the teens. For tonight in Spokane, mostly cloudy with area fog, chilly lows down into the mid-teens, and then a chance of some snow here would be light, less than an inch for tomorrow afternoon in Spokane with a high of 27.
All right, thanks, Michelle. Our first story tonight now. It's been about a month since Andrew Vathis, an icon of the South Hill, died. He was hit by a car while walking home from his job at the Albertsons on 57th. And today we're learning even more about his life and the people he touched. For instance, one of Andrew's passions, collecting stuffed animals. So today the Spokane Fire Department partnered with Starbucks to collect toys to give to children that those firefighters meet when they're out on calls. KREM 2's Shayna Walltower has more on how Andrew's memory is living on.
Well, it's a bit of a busy day out here at the Starbucks on 57th and Regal, and not just because people are trying to stay warm out here in this cold. It's also for a great cause in memory of a person who touched so many lives in this community. Although Andrew Vathis' physical smile is no longer on Spokane South Hill, his loving heart is still reaching out.
Andrew was in my store almost every day. So we just want to continue the kindness that Andrew showed to everyone in the community here by taking these animals in and distributing them with the fire department.
It was something that he always wanted to do, is give stuffed animals to the fire department, so kids that were in some sort of a tragic situation had a toy to comfort them. And this is something that we just wanted to keep going.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good day. Wow.
They stop by, they just drop off a new animal of some sort of a toy, and from there we take them and we'll just distribute them to area fire stations.
We've had people bringing them in by the box full, by the bag full. Little kids come in with bags that are bigger than them. It's been really sweet to see.
It's special to us because when my daughter was younger, the police had come to our house and they brought her stuffy, and so they had said that it was donated. So it's important to give back so that everybody can get something special when first responders come to their home.
There are quite a few.
Quite a few, yeah. Since 10 o'clock this morning, I'd say at least over 100.
Thank you. Take care.
Andrew was one of those people that was a great example to everybody. He was kind and always thinking of other people, and we just thought that this was just something that we would like to keep alive, that spirit.
In Spokane, Shayna Walltower, KREM 2 News.
Today and tomorrow, Spokane Public Radio is holding their 2019 record sale. The kickoff was a hit. First thing Saturday morning, avid collectors stood in line before the doors even opened at 9 a.m. With empty crates in hand, they came to further complete their collections with CDs, DVDs, tapes, and records of hard-to-find albums. Before the swapping began, there was a silent auction filled with classic equipment, including turntables and speakers.
Oh, it's really exhilarating, you know, seeing some of these old vinyls and stuff and music you hear on the radio, and, you know, finding it in person in the store is just awesome.
I mean, you could buy it online, kind of new and reproduced for $30, but something about searching and searching and searching. I searched for a Neil Young album for 4 years before I found it, and like finding it was so much more gratifying than pushing play on Spotify.
It's definitely kind of a thrill when you're searching through these boxes, not really sure what you're going to find, and then all of a sudden you find exactly what you've been looking for, or possibly something you didn't even expect.
The record sale is a fundraiser for Spokane Public Radio, emphasizing recycling and preservation of musical cultural heritage, according to the event director. Tomorrow, the sale continues. It starts at 11 a.m. and wraps up at 5 p.m. Admission is free, and it's at the Spokane Valley Event Center on Sprague.